start that up. And that will bring us to the start of our evening. Hello, and welcome to Friday. Hopefully we've all made it through. I'm pretty sure I did. Hopefully you did too. Hello there, Ninja Man. Here we are, back on the art stream, as we tend to do it about this time on Fridays. And, yeah. I hope you guys had a good week. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Here we are starting a new one, though. So, here's hoping it's just as good, if not better than last week, right? But back to our Helldiver picture. As we've been working, as we start working. We made pretty good progress, too, last week. We're just going through the coloring of everything now, so let's go ahead and get right back on in there. I didn't put down any kind of palettes for this, which is fine, I guess. Pretty much be stealing back and forth what we've already got there. Well, hello there, Lizard. Let's see here. I know most of these colors, or some of them I think we took from the from the other Helldiver suits back here. We took some basic colors from there, and most of them are going to be repeating through. We could also just grab from here and make some alterations and changes too, as we see fit. So, go ahead. Let's do that real quick. All right. We're gonna try and change some colors up a bit, though. I think. Got gold, gray, the blacks. We will be putting some red in here. Let's go onto this. You know what? Let's make another layer silver. Because technically, this color should be on that silver layer. So let's go ahead and do that, actually. Let's grab this color here. And then turn off the gray, and then we'll just color this back in. I think were we using a marker last week? Or were we using the paintbrush? I think we're using a marker, actually. I think we did it in marker, to be honest. Because there's some other things that'll be silver, like the clips on the cape there. So I think silver, light gray does deserve its own unique layer. Because, I mean, there's just a lot of gray, too, also. And are those also? No, those not. Those aren't silver. They could be. Maybe they should be. Take some artistic licensing here. All right, we'll just turn this one off. Turn this one back on. Then we'll just erase this in here. Well, we already... Let's bump this down to us 8. We didn't need to do this, but we are. Especially since this would be so isolated. But I do like separating the colors if necessary, and we're retroactively separating this one, so. Ta-da. And Sasquatch is here. You have acquired Helldivers. Wonderful. Wonderful. Have you brought democracy to people yet? Have you brought democracy to the planets yet? Or are you still going through your training, soldier? Alright, now let's go ahead and turn this over back on. There we go. It's like it never happened. It's like it never left. Actually, it did, because there is some we are missing. So let's go ahead and get that pen back and feel like, yep, let's turn off that backfill. There, look at that. We did miss some spots. We probably will be keeping in that gray backfill, though. Just because it'll just cover up just a lot in the back, too. And you know what? I think what we are going to do, though, is over the picture, over the reference here, we're going to make some palette swashes here. Just so we can grab some pure essence of the color. To go back to when we need it. Okay, just put that in the red layer. And I mean, that's just white, but still. Actually, that's... yeah, it's just white, but still. So we'll just put the white there. Alright, let's go ahead and turn that backfill back on. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to grab this gray for the cape. Back to our mill pen. The Millie pen. What's the marker pen look like? Big. Let's make it not big. That, and then, yeah. The pen's pretty nice. Let's use the marker pen. It's kind of big and chunky. Yeah, let's bump it down to a 10 and see how. That's still kind of, it's a still bigger pen. That's fine. Doesn't seem like such a fine tip pen like that Millie pen was like. So. We might use that felt tip to try and do, yeah, maybe try and make some shadows or something like that with this felt tip. We'll play with those. We'll play with that later, though. So now that the server situation has been settled with the game, the devs are now starting to get into that whole, upkeep and balance and maintenance of the game now. So they've teased a few things as far as like some of the new weapons and items coming up. And they have mentioned that yes, they will be doing some balancing to weapons and stratagems. Hopefully, as far as the balancing goes, it'll be more buffing than nerfing. Buff the stratagems that need it. Don't nerf the ones that are being used because they're being used more. Because if you're few of them are a lot of fun, and obviously there are some that are just like, all right, we're here, let's use this one and this one because holy crap, we need to, kind of thing. Let's grab that. And we'll put that in the silver layer. Okay, that's a little too... I like the color of it. Let's bring it down. Yeah, let's check that one out. I think that'll do pretty good for that for the under portion here. Hello, Grimos. You've done your part. Excellent. Excellent. Glorious to hear, Lord Grimos. I'll do this on the silver layer, it's fine. No, let's go back, we'll do this on that red layer. That'll be like our miscellaneous color layer too. And plus, it's brown. Brown is a red color, it's just orange with the absence of light pulled from it. Once again, I refer you to Technology Connections if you want to hear someone really just spaz and geek out about the color brown. For much longer than anyone really should pay attention to it for. Okay, let's see. Looking at this, we are going to be taking a lot of colors though from the helmet, putting it on the armor. So what I think I'll do is going to grab that color here, because I believe that's the same as that color there. We'll put that right here for the collar. Oh, wrong way. We want to zoom in a little bit. That's a little too far, so let's pull it out one. Let's just get this up here too. Fumble finger and some some buttons. And come back out here. Get some dastardly bugs. All right. You go help liberate the planet Veld. We need all the divers we can there. Major orders have been handed down, soldier. You know what to do. I'm also going to put this right back in here. Actually, you know what? No, we'll make that black. We'll grab the black color. Let's be a little strap right there. A little bit of that brown needs to go. There we go. Oh, we did liberate Veld. Okay, that must have really pushed back against that issue. Because was it 75% and then went down to like 60% or something like that. But then again, whatever formula or design they have in that game, probably wasn't compensating for, it probably compensated for, like, let's say 10,000 players, because, the first game, had like, I think like 7,000 tops. And so whatever formula they were using for that liberation calculation wasn't expecting, about 600,000 people flooding to one planet. So, So, they're doing their best to find that full balance of everything like that. But, just always be wary of Joel. Respect Joel, but be wary of Joel. That is what I offer to you, soldier. You know what we're going to do? On the gold layer, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do something really... No. We're going to make a palette layer. And, well, for the palette layer, actually, we can just do this. Grab all these colors, cut and paste. Yeah. Copy. So this, that. So all the copies. And then merge selected layers. There we go. There we go. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Then we're just gonna make that 8. Kind of point at where the colors came from. It came from the skull, but we know what's used in. And we are using that on the cape, that's right. So that can be just point at the cape. And then that is... here we go. We just... There. That's like that little area around the head there. Godspeed, Grimos. Godspeed. Alright, now where was I? Let's go back. Yep, go back to the grays. And let's go ahead and use this color here for the main chest area. I'm gonna bump the fat. So we're using the marker pen, that's right. I said 10, let's bump that to 15. That's underneath that, so we can be a little sloppy right there. Other than gold, yeah, this is the bottommost layer, so we can be a little bit sloppy. Nope. There's some silver we're going to have to get rid of. I will say I have really enjoyed the Slugger shotgun now that I've unlocked that. Because, man, oh man, that's a pretty damn good shotgun. I need to watch out for some of these shotguns, though, because they have ruined me for the other weapons. Because I use not the breaker shotgun, but the slug shotgun, and I forget the first one. Forget the other one. The first shotgun you can unlock. That one and the slugger have broken me because they are slug-loaded ones. So you can reload them after one shot without wasting ammunition. Well, I have such a habit of just letting off a couple of shots and then reloading. If I'm using something else that basically anything magazine fed in my primary, it's like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that because, well, I shouldn't have done that. You reload ammunition, you lose what is left in that magazine, so, unless you're really panicking, it's always best to empty that clip because, you don't want those rounds left on the ground. You want them left inside your enemy's center mass, where it belongs. But yeah, I like the Senator revolver has not left my side since purchasing it in the Steel Veterans War bonds, because that thing is just so chunky, it's wonderful. And that one too is a round loader. It's 6 shots, but holy crap, do those shots just punch through everything. It's wonderful. We're going to put the same color here on the middle shoulder pad. I might do the darker color on the top portion of the shoulder pad. And then, for my support weapons, usually on the bug planets, I use impact grenades, so I will take the grenade launcher and use that to help close up the bug nests. And then on the bot planets, I try and switch things up and do more like scouting work. So I'll have like the anti-material rifle, which really should have a higher armor penetration, at least to take out the walkers. It should at least be able to take out the walkers, because right now it doesn't, and I think that's a poopy. It should really do that. But it doesn't, so oh well. So, let's see. Oh, Squick. Eating dried meat product from the bag. Grand Friday. That does sound like a Grand Friday. I actually, Squick, have homemade dried meat product from a bag. And, I mean, let me open the bag up and take a nice whiff of that. It smells pretty good. There you go. I open the bag up before you put it by the microphone. Hopefully you got a good smell of it. But yeah, one of the guys I work with, him and his son make his own jerky. It's pretty good. I'm pretty sure they lace it with cocaine. Because you just gotta have more. Perhaps, Squick, I shall bring this meat product whence do we meet, and all can enjoy the meat which is provided. meat fight. A mighty meat fight, yes. However, no meat shall go to waste within the meat fight, because that itself would be blasphemous and not good. Is that in the lines? That's not in the lines. Okay, where are you hiding at? Oh, okay, you're on the black. I don't know where you came from, but there, leave. The gun, I think, will have to be its own layers of colors. I mean, shit, I could also... $20 a pound is what the guy charges for his stuff. And he does actually ship it around. Like, I know he does some shipments down to Texas. That is true. And four-legged animal friends do enjoy meat. They do enjoy meat. As a matter of fact, we call them the Roombas for a reason. You're right. You're right. Silly me. Let's grab that gray. I don't want to grab the black just yet. Let's see how that looks right here, though. I've got a friend who's got a meat freezer. Him and his dad, with their living arrangements, him and his dad go in. I think they buy like a whole. Is it a whole pig or a whole cow? They buy for the year because my buddy, he's got 4 kids now, so that helps a lot. Just having whole cow and its various cuts in the freezer at the ready. So that's a big family. Okay, how does that look? Yeah, that doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad. So we'll do that with the other shoulder. Grab that one, and we'll put that. Yeah. So that could be the real test of how that looks, because there is a little bit of quote-unquote pollution behind the other one. But I still think it'll look good. I still think it's going to look good. I gotta get that looked at. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That darker. A little bully steak. Well, sometimes the hard to find meat product is a good meat product because everybody wants it. We're going to grab this brown here, and that will go under the arms as well. Actually, I can't go back in there because that's an open site. Likely there's not much of that showing, so we could just go ahead and cover that all in. Alright, there we go. Done that. Alright. Now we can bring up that palette for Striker, and then let's put a folder in here. Wrong one. Put a folder in here. That's going to be for the arms, because there are just 3 colors in there. We've got dark, grayer, and 50-50, because gray is basically 50 white, 50 black. It's a 50-50 color.
That'll be the puts it under the gold, so I don't have to worry about coloring over anything. It's just going to be the base of the arm. Like I said, that shotgun's going to be its own color, so it'll be its own folder so we get that colored in. But that brown does need to go a little bit. All right, I got that arm. Let's get this arm here. Yeah, Helldivers is hell of a game. I played the first one. First one was enjoyable. A little frustrating because it was, top down. Everyone had to be on the same screen, but it was still fun. Third person, I mean, huge upgrade. Everyone could kind of spread out, do their own thing, which has really saved our asses a couple of times the other day. We were playing, I believe it was a suicide mission we were doing for some super samples, and we more or less landed basically right on top of an enemy base. Basically blew through 15 out of our 20 call downs within like the first 3 minutes. But once we all just kind of started separating and spreading out and pulling the enemies in different directions, we were able to get things back under control, and we really just, like, our shit got together damn near instantly after that. And we were able to finish the mission off and basically pull off all the objectives, all the side objectives, and just about everything else. And we got out with the super samples. It was balls nuts, but it was something. It was like, hell yeah, we did that. And we played with a couple of us in the Legion, and some rando came along. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, though. No. Rando was another guy, and even then, that was a lot of fun too. When just going up with some rando, he really came in through the end. He was a champion. He was a champ too. Yeah, don't be afraid to open your games up to random players too. You might find some new friends. You might find some new friends that way. Yeah, it does that sometimes, yeah, but and other times it's like, oh god, why? Please stop, please stop, please stop. It does humble you sometimes, you're right, we get a little cocky. And then sometimes, it does pull back and just let you breathe.
Although one thing I will agree with a lot of other people is I hope they get the armor values fixed soon. Because there was one guy who's like, man, can I hope they get the armor values fixed soon because I want to be that dog who's like, holy shit, kid, I need a pizza. And yeah, I just could imagine that. It's like, yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, yeah. Why do the robots have why do the robots have 7 tanks? But you know, that's when you just get the laser pointer out and just show everybody where that one enemy is at. And then hopefully someone else has a magnifying glass to zoom in on that enemy. And you'd be like, oh yes, that is an enemy, all right. Look at that. All right, you know what? Let's go do for the arms. Not real huge, big, or flashy. Let's grab our red since we're here. Man, that red really just jumps out against this dull background, doesn't it? Holy smokes, Bullwinkle. Smoky smokes. I'll just go over that with the fill-in mono color for the white. I saw a little bit of red peeking there into the line. There we go. Thank you, pen. Get that in a second. Oh, got a little over here. Clean that up. Okay. Let me grab the white. Bump that up a little bit. Just want to fill that in. Yeah, turn the aliasing off there. Come on. Oh, that's a little too much. Go back. Ah, damn it, no. There. Grab the red again and just... Oh, no, not that one. Oh, that's fine, actually. Like I said, that shotgun's probably going to be a layer highest above everything else. Yeah, personally for me, I do have a chonk suit myself, but I like the secondary effect of the throwing. So that's usually what I will equip. But right now, it's just on a medium and a heavy armor set. So I'm good with the medium at the moment. Although I do like the medic armor too. The medic boost. That is nice having that extra couple of stims. Let's see here. Hands. Is that gray or is it that gray? What color are my hands? Let me open up a folder where my hands are. Here we go. We look at the old reaction image. There we go. My hands are that one. Yep, that's what I thought. Aha! That's the wrong pen. Right layer, just wrong pen, that's all. That also goes into there. Also have the heavy suit. The heavier armor. Yeah, that's yeah, heavier armor with the heavy armor with the heavier armor, yeah. That's just a super tank, yeah. I don't think I've picked that one up yet, but and it's nice that the superstore it's not that it's just not that invasive really. I think they've done a good job with their cash store right now, especially since it's just armors, and even more so that the armor values aren't working. I am also under the impression that, at the very least, helmets will have some kind of stat alteration on them as well. Maybe not the capes, although I wouldn't put it past them because the capes also do have that whole stat menu within them, so hopefully maybe that'll happen, and maybe the cape stats will be 50% more patriotic, or delivers 20% more democracy. I think that'd be funny if the capes did have a stat, or blow 25 or blow 10% more majestically. But I could see the helmets having secondary stats. Maybe some lesser booster stats, like when it comes to like maybe greater radar ping or something like that, or certain helmets have less sway with guns, like acting like a targeting reticle kind of thing. I don't know if they had secondary effects, and maybe even primary effects where they add just a little more armor, add just a little more armor to your loadout. Maybe Colin. Maybe it does like the first 2 inputs of a Colin, or over like a course of a few seconds, over a course of like maybe 5 seconds, it will input, or maybe once per second, it will automatically input stratagems for you. But again, it's like, 1 button push a minute, which, if you're good at playing DDR, you can do up yourself, really. Let's go ahead and turn that reference off, because I think the main body is pretty much done at this point, so let's go ahead and turn the palette off. We just gotta work on, now we just gotta do a little bit on this shotgun. Okay, let's look at the shotgun now a little more in depth. Maybe add some more detail to it too. So we got all these slots here. Got that up here, so let's go ahead and open our lines back up. And these are going to be gun details. Yeah, this is the first shotgun with the red shells. But the slugger, oh my goodness, the slugger, yes please. That gun is beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of these real quick, see what we're dealing with under all this. Let's turn that color off too. Okay, because that actually comes out. Okay, let's... Wow, that gel pen is huge. Alright, let's bump this down to like 7. So that actually goes like that. That's a pencil. No, I like that line. Sorry, just concentrating at the moment. Trying to get some of these finer details in there. There we go. I think that's okay. Oh, it looks like a Sniffit. Looks like a Sniffit. Have you ever seen Sniffits from Mario 2? I really like Shy Guys. But they've got cannons on their faces. Basically. They basically look like this. Wow. You know, they got the black eyes. And you just shoot little balls out of their snouts. Anyway, that's what a Sniffit is. They're more deadly birdos. You know what? We could put the there we go. That's what the hand holds onto. This is what the hands hold on to. It's very important because without that, you can't hold on to your gun. And if you can't hold on to your gun, what can you do with it? Nothing, that's what. Let's go ahead. A little detail in here. Man, okay. Go into the detail layer real quick. Try keeping this nice and light. I really can't tell with that. Man, you can really see just the pressure
I'm trying to keep it nice and light, but you can see it gets lighter there, thicker there. I tell you something, these tablets are really something at times. Let's turn this off. Okay, it looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. So then what I want to do... just copy paste. And that just fits there. Yeah, that just fits right there. VT. What do you mean? Maybe I can't move it. Yeah. There's no object. I mean, there's no object. Go back. Go back. Oh, that's what it means. Oh, wait, no. Okay. I paste a new one down. Is that then here? Okay, so it appears back there. Okay. Okay. A little annoying, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, we're just copying the same circle over and over and over again. Because Hokey Smokes Bullwinkle is that could be a lot to trace and do. See, this is the nice advantage of these digital tools. They can really save you from going mad at times like this. Oh goodness, we only have a couple more to go. Thank goodness. You can live right there. And is that where you're from? No. All right. Okay. Wow. 15 of those. 15 of those. Hokey smokes. And we're just going to highlight all 15 now. And then we're just going to merge selected layers like that. And then we'll just do that one more time. Boom. There we go. Oh, that's great. Well, actually, I believe those tubes are air vents. Because you see, when you put the shells into the shotgun, they're angry because they cannot breathe well. Therefore, they have these windows to look out of to see the undemocratic beings on which you are assaulting, thus fueling the rage even more. And they want to get out at them faster. So that's why they do the shooter goodness. Their anger windows is what those are.
Alright, folder. More good. Ah, thank you. Alright, let's see here. Well, one of these colors is going to be the Freedom Seeds. You know, the Freedom Seeds can go below because they will be behind. We'll have the body. That will be that one. And then the action. Exactly, yeah, you gotta get the morale up. Oh yeah, I mean, once it's empty, it's clean. Then you have to, you know, just find more friends. Alright. That's how you spell. That's... You don't like that. There. Alright, the body, let's go ahead, and we're just gonna take colors, let me hit that save button, directly from the weapon itself. Yeah, that one, why not? And then again, oh, sorry, turn the colors back on like that. Okay. And again, just like before, color over, and then I think like we did with Nighthawks, I'll be going back and forth trying to do some more intricate details. That's right, and you get that one jam out of the way with. That way the Helldiver behind you doesn't have to worry about the single jam. If the shotgun jams on you, you have done your part. We're not going to go full on details with the shotgun. We'll just, you know, do some of the details, and then we'll also go back and try and put some details and shading, I think, you know, up into the armor and everything else as well. Let's go ahead and do that, because we'll put a line back in there afterwards. So let's go ahead and just turn that off for now. That way we can see if we miss any big gaps, which we are. Look at that. Oof. Terrible, horrible gaps. I left that on for a reason, though, didn't I? Yes, I did. So that's going to be dark up there. So let's go ahead. And we will now have a gentleman's agreement that everything below that gray line is colored in gray.
Oh, look at that. You gotta follow the... Let me get my glasses on. The Angelic Knight. Look, oh, it's a description, thank you. Look at it, almost 2 years, Angelic. Well, can't believe we've been around for like almost 2 years and some change. That's kind of nuts that that's all been going on that long. That's something. That sure is something, all right. Thanks for sticking it out with us through the weird times, the good times, and the indifferent times. Hopefully we've been a good source. Okay, good is stretching it. Hopefully we've been a moderate source of entertainment for you. And hopefully even a better source of edutainment for you. Because if you're not learning here, then what are you doing here? And it doesn't have to be anything useful you learn, it just has to be something you learn. God, I hope you don't learn anything useful from us. That means we're failing. What's going on here? That's going on there. What's going on here? Got a lot of beeps and boops on my messengers. So just catching up on those real quick. Oh, hit that save button. Thank you. Thank you, Fumble Fingers. I hit the back button, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's take a look at the butt. Butt. Right, we'll come back to the butt of the shotgun. Let's grab this dark color here. Boop. Let's do the Millie pen on that one. Let's rotate us about 65 degrees. That's a little more of a straight shot. Where that is. Well, hello there, Rod and Todd.
How you boys doing today? Have you prayed to Jesus?
Come on, with a name like that, how could you not expect a Simpsons reference? And have you had your vegetables today, young man? Burritos could fit inside a Technodrome. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Bebop and Rocksteady do seem like the kinds that would just, consume burritos and other and other such youngin-based foods. It's kind of funny though. You never actually saw Bebop and Rocksteady eat just turtles and their fascination with pizza. Huh. Let me just head back here real quick. Get that pen out. There we go. Alright, let's turn that back on. Well, ooh, look at that. Let's try and grab. Let's grab that color there for the action here. broke GTP. Okay, I assume someone was doing a an unauthorized 80s 90s referencings without me. So I'll have to get to the bottom of that. That will have to be sorted out properly in that case. What would I do if I use the felt pen? Let's do that here, and then we'll go back over it. Okay, this might be a little tricky. Because the more times you cross over the felt pen, the darker it gets. But I kind of Wait. Let's do marker and then felt. Okay, let's do that. I'm actually going to do this in marker. That way we can lift our hand up, because that's just going to naturally happen. But I have planned for this gun. Yes, as Heavy would say. But yeah, the devs have also teased, like I said, they teased some new weapons. Teased a couple of new items. Things like that too. Okay. Yeah, let's just go over that line for the action, see where that line is at. And they have also teased a couple of the vehicles, too, that they will be implementing into the game. Alright, got that colored in, so let's go ahead, hit that magic save button there. Time lapse. Yep, it's recording the time lapse. It's still doing that. Good. Yep, the mechs. Ah, excellent. Yes, you get that position. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. We're going to turn the opaquency down on this layer by about 50%. Yeah, 50% is fine. Let's grab that felt pen. And I want to try and just use the felt pen to do just like the next color of shading here that this seems to be showing off. Now the only problem I'm going to have obviously right here is lifting it back up. Trying not to bleed over it, but I have done that already. So we can see just from here. It's not a bad idea, but it's not working properly. Okay. I mean, what I could do is I could just get that in there, and I could just snag that color just like that. Just easily go back. And the same thing, I just go 50%-ish. And then just with the felt. And then just back with the marker, just go back over like that. I could do it that way, I guess. Actually, I just do it like that, I guess. And it just colors it in. Let's go ahead and then get rid of this down here. What time are we at? Let's take a look here. All right, 45. We got about half an hour left. Do we have half an hour left? 5:30, 7:30. No, we got about 45 minutes left. Well, I mean, let's be honest. If they brought everything in from Helldivers 1 to Helldivers 2, day one, the game would have been a little broken. Am I anxious to get some things back? Yes. But, you know what? I'm willing to wait. I'm sure we'll get quite a bit of things back, like we're getting I think the rotary cannon and the missile mech, along with the quad autocannon mech. I think that's what we're getting, and then we're getting one of the, and I think we're getting like the Chi Commando troop transport vehicle next. Are the 3 vehicles we're getting, along with a couple other stratagems too. So you know, things will come in slowly. Will we get hopefully we get the motorcycle soon, because that was fun. I'd like to see the tank back as well. Personally, I just like to see the radar probe and the healing gun back. Those are my items I enjoyed. I like being support with those. But also something fun to see too. You know, we're actually going to do this on the body layer. This part up here, because it is darker. What else I'd like to see? I like the mine missions too, where you had to secure the minefield. I like those missions too. I'd like to see those come back. Those were my favorite back in Helldivers 1. Because you got little minesweeper metal detector. It's like beep, 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 beep. Then you uncover the mine, and you had a certain amount of time to undo the mine, to deactivate the mines, or else you blew up. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah. I mean, they also had to do, like, you know, so much that first couple of weeks, just because the game was just so gosh dang popular. Now we're just going to use the felt pen on here, because that's just a simple pull single line I can do. Just like that. But yeah, I was one of those people that really enjoyed the first game. I was happy to see they got the sequel. Completely blown away by it. completely blown away by the sequel, which is good, which is fantastic. And also these are I can't believe I forgot, but these are also the same guys that did the Magicka game. And well, if you ever played Magicka, well, dear God, who knows? Maybe that we'll see a resurgence. Who knows? But that wow, that's all I'm going to say about Magicka right now. Is that game was just nuts. It was fun, but just nuts. With all the spells you could accidentally find, but then also just how they worked and things like that was just, it was something else. All right, the felt pen we're gonna grab. We're gonna go to a 6. No, let's go down to 4. We're just gonna kind of just work in some of these details. There we go, do that. You know what? No, we won't do that. Don't need that. Bring that back up. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad looking there. Okay. That's a good eye break redeem. Thank you for that. Also thank you for the posture check. I'm gonna go ahead and do those myself, actually. I haven't had that bad a posture for this stream, but I am starting to feel the shrimp taking over, and the eyes crack the knuckles a little bit. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and just go to a quick commercial break. I'll be back in, like, anywhere between like 2 to 4 minutes. So we're just gonna cut the commercial.
Announcing the Fox Kids TV Takeover. It all starts at McDonald's, where you snag a ballot and vote for your favorite Fox Kids show. Then on Thanksgiving weekend, one lucky voter will star on Fox as host of 2 hours of fun-filled shows you selected. Plus, win a family trip for 4 to Universal Studios Hollywood. Entries must be received by November 18th for your chance to be a star.
Where are the corn pops? Great, I'm dying for pops and he just sits there. Stay calm, I'll find him. Oh, like sweet popcorn, you always want more. And the alien child's not talking. Oh, what an angel.
Kellogg's Corn Pops is part of this complete breakfast.
I gotta have my pops.
Now free on Kellogg's Corn Pops, a sample of Mattel's new game, Scrutinize. Find all you can in a minute.
Piece of cake. Found it right there.
It's the incredible Crash Dummies!
I feel like a wreck. Tree!
When dummies get behind the wheel, it's their job to crash.
I'd like to see you do that again.
Whatever you say, kid. Crash!
With a crash car, they meet everything head on.
I just love going to pieces. Don't you be a dummy. Buckle your safety belt and leave the crashing to us.
The incredible Crash Dummies. Each car comes with special dummy.
When you get up in the morning and you want some tasty fun.
Go for Sugar Bear and Golden Crisp, the golden tasting one. With a touch of golden honey for a taste of solid gold. Crispy crunch we got a munch, makes a golden taste explode.
Can't get enough of that golden taste. Can't get enough Golden Crisp.
So to make your morning golden, get the flavor going fast. It's Golden Crisp cereal, the golden tasting blast.
Can't get enough of that golden taste. Can't get enough Golden Crisp.
It's the golden tasting part of this complete breakfast.
Oh man, look at that Sugar Bear. He just can't get enough of that Golden Crisp. And then eventually Granny became his arch nemesis. Which was kind of weird, but whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, Golden Crisp. It used to be, what's it called? Sugar? Okay, there's Sugar Smacks with Dig'em the Frog. Was Golden Crisp ever called Sugar Crisp? That I cannot recall. Maybe like back in the 60s, you know, back in our parents' childhood it might have been. Because a lot of those, you know, a lot of those cereals were around back then. Tony, and the mascots too. I mean, hell, Tony used to have a son, Tony Jr., I'm pretty sure. Don't know, it wasn't Frosted Flakes he was branded of, but it wasn't Frosted Flakes itself. Frosted Flakes is what you get in Star Trek. Anyway, back up to the action. Let's go ahead, grab this gray here, and we're just gonna go ahead, go back to our marker, and just color this front end a little bit. I'll also these guys here. There are some lines here we're gonna have to go back over, which is fine, Where are you at, little friend? Okay, let's turn this off. Where are you? You are somehow on the line layer. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. Ah, Angel's Venture. Good to hear. Good to hear that, soldier. Let's go ahead and turn that back on. Turn the action back on. Let's grab this color here, and that will be all up ons here. All up ons here. And now let's go ahead, and once again we'll turn this down opaque and see. And make this a little bit smaller, I think. Just do that and bring this up. See how that looks. Not that great. Not that great. Yeah, no, not that great. A couple areas look fine, but now let's do this with it. See what happens. That helps a little bit, I think. Let's grab this lighter color here. Let's do that. I don't know, I think that might help it out a little bit. Something, I don't know. Let's get this barrel. Barrel? That's just straight up black right there. Actually, you know what? Let's go and let's turn the palette back on. Let's grab that black on the palette. We're going to use that here on the muzzle. Just like our Sniff It friend. Going to grab a white. How's this? Okay, how's it look with the felt pen? That has absolutely no effect with the felt pen. That's good to know. That's good to know. Let's go back to the marker pen though, and turn off the backfill here. Turn off the arms. Turn off that. There, it's... Yeah. Let's get a lot more of this colored in here. Alright, let's make a second backfill, actually. I'll call it the even backer fill. Welcome to Helldiver, son. It is pulling teeth. Alright. Boom, purple. Do we want to do purple or do we want to do something a little more... Okay, that helps bleed a little better. That helps look at the bleed through, I think. So we'll do with that nice neon magenta pink or whatever the hell we're calling that. But yeah. Okay. Let's go back and... Oh, hit that save button. Thank you, save button. Let's go ahead and just fill some of this lost section in. Now we're just doing a little bit of cleanup here. Again, now we've made that new bleed through layer. I don't want to say it, but that really looks like that. With that color of pink, it really looks like that Warhammer pink armor that has been making the rounds around the internet. Which, again, you know, bravo on the guy for being creative. One of the hobby shops I go to, when he was talking about Warhammer, it's like, oh yeah, some people just straight up, you know, make their armies look like Smurfs so people could just smash and bash away at the Smurfs because they just, you know, have such a unknown but deep-seated hatred for the Smurf song and things like that. And that's what being creative with your tabletop games is all about, too. You know, you just have fun with it. It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad? Okay, what layer are you on? Are you on? Yes, you are on this layer. Okay. Alright, anyway. Now, back to... I think I might have not been on the right... Yeah, I wasn't even on the right layer. So let's go back to the felt pen, grab the white, and see what this might do. Okay, it does nothing even on the... Wait. Yeah, it does nothing even on the proper layer. Okay. So, that's fine. Okay. Interesting. Anyway. Right, mill pen. Yeah, let's try that one. Turn that all off for a second. Let's get this back on, and that's kind of okay. That's a little big. Still a little big. Let's go more. Okay, how do I want to make this look again? Well, I can just off the opacancy there. Okay. You know, not bad, not bad. We're still, at the very least, I do want to get some of these bolts in there too. So actually, let's go ahead and do that now, actually. So, boop, boop. Yeah, there we go, that's fine. Yeah, Breaker Shoddy. She's a good one. Breaker Shotgun's great. Wait till you get the Slugger. Wait till you get the Slugger. You'll see what I'm talking about. If the Breaker Shotgun's that first shotgun you can unlock, yeah, it's a good one. You know, let's make one for the site. Dare I say, the Slugger might even be made of Viking technology. And if you used to watch Romance, you will know what I am talking about in his Viking technology. The mighty Viking technology. Let's go ahead, we'll just turn that off for now. Get that bright bleed through layer. But where are the videos, Robert? Where are the videos, Robert? But such is what happens when people do the stream. Well, let me put the rail up here, I think. And that rail, can that be the same color, I think? Yeah, the rail could be the same color, but what we're going to do... And don't worry. I know I need to do the Freedom Seeds. We'll get to them. We're doing them last because, again, they need to be angry. They need to be angry. So they can properly dispense liberty and democracy to their fullest potential. Alright, once again, let's just take that down, turn that on, and then we'll grab our felt pen. You know, we're just going to go ahead and do this. Some dots where those rails are at. As even if I'm using the term correctly, this might not even be a rail. But I think it is. Whether or not it's a Picatinny rail, hell if I know. Well, Buddy Kevin would have known, though. He was a gun guy of the group. Dumb as brick at times, but he wouldn't be our caboose if he wasn't dumb as bricks. he was our dumbest bricks friend, so, you know. You had to let it slide sometimes. Not bad. Let's go ahead and turn that back on. Yeah, that's jumping out a lot more. Look at all that color, too, we need to put down elsewhere. Well, we'll do some touch-ups a little bit. We'll do some touch-ups a little bit. You know what? We're even going to give the butt its own layer. But anyway, okay. Okay, let's try something weird and wild and let's try something weird, wild, and wacky. Let's hit that save button first. All right, Ed, let's hit that save button. And then what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and just with our felt pen. I'm going to try this all in one go. Okay, nope. Go back and turn this off so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. I had to do that come down easier this way. Okay. And since we're using the felt marker, it'll all be the same color if it's all on the same stroke. It only starts to color change after you lift this pen up. I want to do this all in one go because I just want to see if it's worth doing it all in one color and just letting the tool itself act as its own shader. Alright. Well, up here, I'm not seeing any pink really bleeding through, so let's lift the pen and hit the save button. There we go. Saving, there we do. Oh. And then what we'll do, once again, we'll turn the opaquency down. Let's go ahead and turn that layer back on. Then from here, I want to color in here. Let's try and avoid that. Once again, trying to keep get it all colored in. Let's keep the back lit up a little bit. Want that. I'll probably come back and redo those bolts on another marker though. Get this all colored in down here. I've got most of what I wanted. Oh, that's gonna have to be colored in anyway. All right, let's take a quick look here. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's bring this down. Back up now. All right. This little pocket in here is going to get a couple of passes. I'm going to pull this up. Do that again. Dang it. I did not. Woohoo! Had it done. I accidentally hit back and started doing a new one when I could just hit the forward button. There. Get. Oh, yeah, it's silly me. Look at that. No, well. That was a little bit of a lost cause in there, so. That was a good experiment, but now let's just go back. Draw that back. There you go, bring that up like that. And then let's go to the marker pen. Just kind of chop out some areas that could be colored in. And then pull that down. Just grab a darker color. Claim those areas. That's just going to be all in there. And I'll come back for a couple other things. That. Let's color that in. Is that the same as this one? Let's find out together. Yes, it basically is. I'll bump that up to 10. We can make it a little bit bigger. this in here. Yeah, basically all down here as well. Go ahead and drop that in a little bit, and where was that at? That's basically there. That there. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but let's go in here. Yes, for democracy! Freedom grilled cheese! And tomato parmesan liberty soup. Let's hit that save button again. Because we are starting to come up on time again. About 10 minutes left or so. You know what, we did promise those freedom seeds, so let's go ahead, open those windows up here for the freedom seeds. Give me the eraser, damn it. Oh, well, shit, I'm going back. Yeah, I'm going back up. There's the eraser, alright. What layer is that on? That's not the action, okay. Open these freedom seed windows. They need to look out upon their enemy, and let their rage burn righteously. For they yearn for the flesh and the bones, yes. Soon they shall be one, the flesh and metal, you see. Just as it was robbed from me. Soon, I shall have skin of my own. I can feel it around me. It'll be glorious, Fatu. If you don't know what that's from, I suggest you look up Jedi Party on YouTube. And just follow that. The flesh is a gift squandered by those who do not realize it. That real quick, back over here. Alright, there is some red bleed through, so we're gonna have to hit that save button by mistake, which is fine. Alright, action. Actually, we could just, no, because that is actually technically missing from out here. Oop. Bump that down to about 6. There we go. A little bit of cleanup here on the colors, real quick. Alright. 24, 25 are basically here at the end, so let's go ahead and hit that save button. And I believe we will call it here. It's coming along pretty well. Probably just finishing stages next week. We'll try and see about some more shading and detailing throughout. But yeah, this will pretty much do it for me here on the art stream, which takes place Friday nights at about this time. I will be back tomorrow for System Saturdays. So if you're awake at that point, why? And if you're not, well, that's fine too. We do have Farm Sim coming up later tonight. I do believe we still have that. But yeah. Anyway, the rest of you have a good rest of your evening. Enjoy the weekend if I don't see you. Until then, you guys stay safe out there. Catch you later.